That's
Right.
interesting.
But maybe because I'm going to comment, it's not really fair if you stay on the Skype.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Maybe you can mute. I don't know. I could mute
Yeah,
my mic.
just kick me from your Skype because
Yes.
right now I have to do
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, sure. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Derpina versus Pau in megarandom. Nice to see some more live games. We have a best of 3, and let me change this real quick because we are live, not recorded anymore. That's fairly important to know. So we have, like Derpina said, Pau is. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long time since I did some live games like this, so I have to set things up just a little. There you go. I can talk for 10, so I feel like I don't need music, and it's only distracting. When I do a 1v1 or team games, you know, it's nice to have in the background, but as for now, it's not needed. We have Derpina playing as the Chinese, and Pau, the other guy, is playing as Korean. So we have two Asian civilization playing, and that's nice to see. I feel like it's a fairly fair matchup, I would say, although Koreans are, of course, a naval civ and a tower civ, so on the land, not really strong per se, but who knows? Let me mute my phone here, as I don't want to get distracted by my phone. Let's take a real quick look at the map. There is a fairly decent amount of relics. I count 5. And looking at the food, there is at least 1 boar and a good deer patch here in the back, so that's also nice. 2 boar. Okay. Of course, with megarandom, you never know what you're going to get, so scouting is like really important. Let's switch to Pau point of view here. He knows about this boar, so he's going to be alright, but he is housed. That's not really good. Let's see then for the rest. There is some gold in here. A good amount of stone here in the front. So if Derpina decides to go aggressive, this might be a little bit tricky for Pau to take. And as far as I can see, well, only this gold, but it's really far away, so maybe he can take it later on in the game. But as for the early game, he is probably not going to take this gold right here. And you know, the gold on the map is like not really abundant in general. So let's see. What then for Derpina? We have forward berries. Okay, he is taking his second boar right now, so that's nice and early. Whereas Pau still not taking his second boar. Derpina also milling the deer. So taking a look at the population, he has 19. Okay, he might do a nice fast feudal. But taking a look at the rest of his map, he also has this gold right here forwards. Like not really nice for him either. And this stone also more or less forward. On the other hand, it would be really easy to ball this like this and then this. But this gold here, that's not really nice. Not really wallable, I would say. As Pau is now docking, wow. How unfortunate. Well, there is 1-2 now, so I would say it's not too bad, but pretty tricky actually to dock. Let's take a look at the scouting. Maybe he hopes there is some more water here, but he's not really lucky. So looking at the resources, Pau definitely not close to going up, whereas Derpina is making his way. On the other hand, he is in 23 pop already, so but I don't think he's going fast castle, right? 23 pop, still possible to go like some sort of fast feudal. It's just really tricky to go fast castle in a 1v1 situation. It's just too risky. If your opponent decides to go full feudal wards, he might catch you off guard, and you might be dead before you even hit castle age. That's why I am a little bit surprised actually that I... Oh wait, there you go. Derpina now up to feudal age. You can just see it, but you have to take my word for it if you can't. Looking at the tree lines, by the way, that's also something. Like there around the TC there are really small patches of wood, whereas more farther away there are some better tree lines. So I would say if any of these players goes for a tree line, better take it backwards than forwards. But Pau is doing exactly the thing I would not have done. He is going forwards. On the other hand, he didn't really scout this wood line, so that's why he picked this one, I guess. So Derpina now doing a barracks. What is he going to do? He's almost up to feudal, and being the Chinese, they are a really good archer shift, so he might go archers. Can they do hussars though? No, well, they can do scouts, so he might go scout rush as well. I know Derpina, yeah, there you go, he's going scouts. He likes scout rushes more than archer rush, but if I were Chinese, I would definitely go for archers. As this, oh man, this tree line here, as far as it was a tree line, it's almost gone now. So he needs to replenish his lumber camp. Let's see if he notices or not. Derpina squeezing out scouts, right? No, I don't see scouts from him. That's pretty strange actually. He has plenty of food. Why is he not? Ah, there you go. He was just a little bit late with doing that. And again, is he going to notice this? Let's see, because this is absolutely terrible. These guys will have to walk a marathon before they can go back. And okay, so some of the guys now going back to food. He will need some nice food, of course. And there you go. He has a nice wood line now at the front. A little bit risky, but who knew? You know, if he can keep the line, he shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so Pau going for archers, and I would say if he has enough archers, he can definitely do some damage to those scouts. Besides, he has some pikemen right there as well. So I think Pau scouted the stable, and therefore he went like preventive spearmen. Still though, only two spearmen, so it's really hard to keep track of where you have to keep them. I would say maybe one spear here on the gold and one on the wood. As for now, he's going like really in the wrong direction as Derpina tries to sneak Pau from the back. Oh, but wait, there is a tower on the wood line, so that's fairly good as well to defend from a scout rush. So mixing in some archers now. I'm not sure about going full archers though. Pau knows that Derpina has some spearmen, so he might as well mix in one or two skirmishers. Oh well, no, I don't think that's really needed. If you have enough archers, skirmishers, spearmen are going to die anyway. Yeah, there you go. Cleaning things up nicely. What Pau needs now though is a blacksmith. He really needs a blacksmith to strengthen his archers a little bit, make some more chance versus those scouts. As he now is doing some damage on here as well. So both of these players trying to do the damage wherever they can, but I have to be honest, Derpina not really able to do any damage yet, as he is now going to try to clean up these archers. He has 4 scouts, so yeah, those archers, they are going to be dead, as Pau is trying to save his archers by running in those spears. But he's kinda late, as he already is losing one more archer now. He is going double archery range, so yeah, the archer rush is on. But same goes for him, he still cannot do really much damage yet. Then taking a quick look at the population, we have 37 for Derpina and 45 for Pau, so in that regard he's really looking good. What about, can I see in the military in here? Yes I can, so he has like 8, 9. It's really hard to count this, but he is 9. So about the same population I would say as Derpina. Let's see, where are the fights going now? Oh, going fast fire ships, but if I were like Pau or Derpina, I would just give up on this water since there's nothing to take anymore. As Derpina now is mixing in some more scouts, and he is on +2 already, so these scouts now really powerful. Whereas, let's take a look at the upgrades from Pau. They are non-existent yet. Well, at least not on the infantry. What about the archers? I know he had some archers in the back. Oh, look at this, look at this. Still no upgrades though, but he is doing some damage here, getting at least one villager kill. And okay, Derpina had to go back because of those spearmen, but yeah, 2 villagers for 1 archer. I would say that's definitely a good trade, as Pau now is bringing in some more archers. And yeah, he's really doing good damage now. This is why I like Archer Rush. It's pretty hard to defend from if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't have the units. And besides, it's really easy to micro scouts. In my opinion, I definitely prefer a Archer Rush above a Scout Rush, but sometimes you have to. So let's see, where did the scouts of Derpina go? I kinda lost them. Wow, I can't find them anymore. Oh, another villager down. Yeah, this is no good for Derpina whatsoever. His wood line now is denied, and he better start moving downwards. But does he know about this wood line here in the... Well, he does know about it, but still, it would take him an awful lot of time to go there. But he kinda has to. Like, he really has to. This tree line firmly controlled by Pau, as he now is running towards the gold mine. Man, this is not looking good. Derpina couldn't do the damage with his scouts. And as for now, yeah, he has to run. His gold is denied. His wood is denied. It's not looking good. Looking at his resources though, he does have plenty of food to so maybe he could go scouts. But oh, look at this. This is where his scouts went. They're dead. Like, man, that's no good for Derpina, as Pau is now strengthening his control at the front line here, building a tower on the wood line. So he's making sure that Derpina cannot go back. Derpina, he knows he's behind, so making a tower now on the stone, and he really needs that stone. If Pau is going up to castle, this thing is going to be a guard tower, and it will make things only worse from that point on. Some idols right now, not really good, but yeah, there are so many things going on. Ah, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's a shame Derpina lost his scouts like this. That maybe if he could micro them a little bit more, maybe go to the back. But no, didn't happen. And wow, looking at the amount of archers now, Pau is in a good spot, but did he do his upgrades yet? Yes, he did. Okay, defensive as well as offensive upgrades, so that's good. And yeah, Pau is going for the obvious pick now. He is going with a Tower Rush combined with an Archer Rush, and I feel like this is a really strong combination. I definitely want to try this sometime, and I should try to do it in the next game, you know, go combine some strategies. It is really hard to balance your economy that way, but it's so powerful. With those archers, it's like really hard to deny this tower, and then if this tower is going up, it's really a strong offensive point to go from. So Pau going full archers. He still has some resources left, but he is still making more archers as his population now is skyrocketing to a nice 68 population, whereas Derpina, okay, he's going up to castle age now, so if he can manage to stay alive for now, make some knights, these archers are going to be toast, because Pau is not going up to castle yet, so he won't be able to upgrade them to crossbow just yet. And with that, he might be dead with some knights running around, or if Derpina is deciding to go elite skirmishers with upgrades, he might be alright. And besides, you know, with a ram or two, these towers are going to be toast regardless, so Pau now really has to prioritize going to castle H, and well, it looks like he is fairly close, so he might be alright. But I would like to see this game continue for a little longer. Let's see, what is Derpina up to? What is he doing? He doesn't really have... Oh, he's going for a castle. Well, it's a little bit tricky actually, with so many archers here running around. I'm not sure if this was the right decision to do. Like, it is so much forward. Why not do the castle like here? This castle is not going up. Villagers dropping like a stone. Yeah, this is no good whatsoever. He is deleting the castle, but man, that was not a good move. I would say maybe do it right here, then you would have been in the range of the town center and would have had an easier time defending your villagers. But as for now, he lost some stone, obviously, and yeah, he still doesn't have access to his gold, so what is he going to do? Okay, town center going up now. He might as well go boom a little, as he sends these knights into the economy. What about the upgrades though? He is only on skill barding armor plus 1 defensive upgrade. But yeah, you know, 2 knights, definitely enough to do some damage. But in this case, with all these towers here in the base of Pau, Derpina might have a hard time doing the damage he needs to do, because at his hometown, he is pretty much dead, or well, not really dead, but it will be so hard for him to pull things back. Okay, well, skirmishers versus tower, not really a good decision, but yeah, you have to do something. The spearmen, well, not on upgrades yet, but neither is the knight, so yeah, this is not looking good. As Pau now hits Castle H, what is he going to do? I can only imagine he will be going for crossbow. Yeah, there you go, crossbowman. And these guard towers now really strong. And yeah, Derpina in a bad spot. Oh, he is trying to get this castle up though. Even though how tricky it is, he did build a tower behind it, so he can easily run to the tower. And I feel like now he has a little bit more of a chance to get this castle up. But he is losing all his skirmishers. Look at this, man. This is really bad. Not the best micro, but man, in situations like this, it's so hard to keep things together. As he has to move back to his tower. As this castle, well, it's almost going up, but how many more villages is he going to sacrifice to get his castle up? 78%. Well, Pau now has to run, so that's good, but yeah, Derpina doing everything he can to get this castle up, where Pau already is making a siege workshop. So with some ramps from Pau, he might be in a really good spot. This castle might as well go down. So let's see. Well, for now, crisis averted, as Pau will lose some archers in the process of running back. Well, good for Derpina though. These towers here are going to clean up. He will get some more stone, maybe get another castle up. But yeah, well, being Chinese, he could go for Chikonus. Chikonus versus crossbowmen, I would say that's a fairly decent trade. On the other hand, it would be way better to go with skirmishers. But for now, he's going to do a siege workshop. He needs to clean up those towers, otherwise he's going to be screwed. As wow, in the meantime, picking up some relics, really smart to do, especially on this map, because there is so. Like the gold, he doesn't have any gold to reach with these towers hanging in here. But this, I guess this tower here is in the range, so he could try to you know, get it down with his castle. But for now, with this mangonel in here, and Derpina again not really in a good spot. Let's take a look at this population. Okay, so Pau hitting almost 80, whereas Derpina was on like, what was it, 45? Yeah, 47. So. That's not really looking good, and Derpina doesn't have any answer yet for this push from Pau, so what is he going to do? Pau not completely walled off. Wow, absolutely useless walls in here in the back. He's still open here and here, so yeah, that's really strange actually. But for now, Derpina needs some, I would say, scouts maybe, or knights, to clean up this mangonel here. Really annoying, battering away at his town center, denying these farms around it. So he needs an answer to this. Oh, he's going for his own mangonel. Let's see. Pau not paying attention. A nice shot from Derpina. Crisis averted for now, as Pau has to retreat a little. So yeah, that was a nice shot. Way easier to go with one mangonel, of course, from this spot than going knights. I always pick the hard route, and that's not really good. But yeah, I don't know how this works. Like even in real life, I always pick the hard choices. Needlessly complicated. That's my motto. Alright, so another mangonel for Derpina will of course be good to deal with those archers. There you go, archer down, but Pau is dropping a castle on the door of Derpina. This might be really bad. If he, well, of course he knows, of course, but can he deny the castle? Pau only going with three villagers, not an awful lot. On the other hand, he does have a nice army to back things up, so this mangonel, yeah, Derpina better repair it. And with this castle at the base, I'm not really sure how he's going to pull things back. It will be really hard anyway. Well, yeah, Pau is just in a really good spot here. Oh, Derpina going Draconis now, okay, but he needs, well, not need, but this castle here is going to be so annoying. Wow, look at this. Even he has Botkin arrow now and can even reach the villagers here taking some food, so that's no good. He might want to retreat a little bit to the back here. Not a whole lot of resources in the back, but still, this is not looking good. What do I see here? Another town center, okay. So he's trying to boom, I guess. Let's see, well, he's trying at least everything he can to pull things back. Okay, this tower now going down, so maybe if Derpina here ignores, that's the word I was looking for, if he ignores this castle, he might as well clean things up here and might start to do the damage again. You know, Draconis, really strong unit, and then these walls are not going to make any difference anymore, so let's see, maybe he can still pull this back. I know Derpina is a fighter, so let's see. Oh, but he shouldn't be losing this ram like this. Come on, man, keep it alive, you need it. Don't lose it to the villager, use your Draconis, there you go. Maybe repair it. Let's see, so what is he going to do? He doesn't have any gold. Only the gold from the relic, but now Pau is going to the backwards. As he has some nice shot on the villagers, but he should be careful not bringing in that mangonel too close. Derpina, come on, focus down the mangonel. I think you can reach it. Yes, there you go. Should have done that a little bit earlier. Paul not retreating, so he might as well lose this mangonel, and with that he might also lose this push in here. But no, Derpina doesn't have the firepower he needs to deny this mangonel. So another castle going up, but this was about the same as the first time. You know, Derpina will have to sacrifice a lot of guys to get this castle up. Now with those two mangonels in the back as well, he might as well run, go back, try to snipe the mangonels first. Come on, man, get those mangonels out first before you do anything else in here. This castle will not go down anyway, come on, man. Yeah, this mangonel now so close. Pau not paying attention. Derpina saying oops. I don't know what he means, but yeah, this was not really the best fight. And oh, look at this, 2 HP on the mangonel. Man, that's a shame. Yeah, like Derpina lost way too many villagers trying to get this castle up. I would say like ungarrison your villagers right now, because this mangonel, oh, it's repaired already. Wow, so fast. If he gets this castle up, this tower is going to go down, and this push is stopped, but can he get it up, man? Oh, yeah, Pau now up to Imperial Age. These things are keeps, and there you go. Derpina saying GG. GG indeed. Pau, really strong player, just a little bit too strong for Derpina, but he put up a nice fight there. Really nice fight. So let's see if they are going for... Yeah, of course they're going best of 3, so let's see if Derpina can pull things back. Oh,